just like, you know, started off this video differently for once instead of just like randomly walking into the screen, and this was the ending result. But yeah, first and foremost, let me go ahead and welcome you all to Miss Scott's Diversity Hour, where we not only bring in a dish that represents our culture, but we also showcase our talents to the class. This is my third year making a video for you guys, and possibly my last, as I'm graduating from Laurel this year. Let's go. And I know I've discussed my talents to you guys already in the last 2 videos that I made, so I don't wanna be redundant with it. But since it is Diversity Hour tradition, I'm gonna just go ahead and brush up on those talents really briefly. I wanna get the most out of the time that I have to speak to you guys. So, talent number 1, drawing. You guys remember last year when I told you guys that I was looking into like making portraits of people for money? Well, yeah, that's doing pretty good, and I guess I've gotten more orders, and I've just been practicing more and more along the way, and I think I might be making some progress now. They're just so clean. Gosh, the intricate strokes, the precision, and the beautiful curves. You should buy one, by the way. They're squeaky clean. You should go ahead and hit me up and buy one. Oh my god, it's metro@gmail.com. Okay, next up, talent number 2, video making. I still do that, and I'm sure some of you guys might have seen me and the squad do some videos around the school on Twitter. Hey, do that again! To be honest, we're just trying to make you guys laugh at all times on all social media network platforms. Along with that, there's Bae, Vine. I'm still using her to tell the misfortunate and funny events that happen in my life every now and then. For example, I celebrated my first shot ever in my life playing 3-on-3 basketball.
Hey,
that's a foul! Yeah, that's my first shot. It just, I don't know, basketball might not be for me. I'm just not good at it. It wasn't meant for me. I know, this is how you know I'm not good at basketball, because I can't even play it virtually. You know, 2K? Yeah, don't ask me to play 2K with you, because odds are halfway through the game I'll probably get frustrated and destroy your game system. So, you know, just don't mess around with that. Don't ask me to play. Ask me to play 2K. Okay, so yeah. I finally realized how disgraceful it must be for you to be in a relationship with a girl, and given the choice between you and some nasty, gross-looking man, the girl chooses that man over you.
I never saw the day that you would ever wanna leave.
I also realized that people are vultures when it comes to having food on you in the classroom, so no matter how hard you try to hide it, you will end up sharing, because they will see it.
What I'd like to do is go over some real basic.
Don't panic, don't panic. We're just getting started and don't.
I also realized that trying to play off getting tripped will only get you into a worse mess than you were already in for in the beginning. Well, at least, you know, with my type of luck.
Sneaks with ADs down the rip. Please watch your step, cause I'm feeling myself.
And like, everybody complains about how much it hurts after having the lights turned on in a classroom after a long period of darkness. See, I was born with really good eyes, so I never understood what people are talking about until, you know, just a few months back.
Turn the lights on.
But yeah, those vines have been popping. They've been popping severely. I know I haven't been releasing many vines lately in the past month, but I do plan to get back on it for sure. Vine is my everything. I gotta get back to it. So those of you who watch by any chance, don't worry, I'm coming back. Okay, I also realized that I'm running short on time and I've been rapping for a good Lord knows how many minutes. So I want to quickly get the following message out the way. This is my senior year, and you guys already know that I like to make the best out of every experience that I get in my life. So I'm gonna challenge myself for the next couple of months to make a nice mark on Laurel High School. No terrorism intended. But yeah, I'm not gonna make any promises. All I'm gonna tell you is pay very close attention to the moves that me, my squad, and the rest of the class of 2016 make this year as the year goes by. We got plans before we graduate. Power moves, hopefully. If I could use one word to describe how this last year at Laurel's about to be.
Sensational.
Okay, I'm basically done. But on a final note, before I conclude my final Diversity Hour video, in all seriousness, my experience through high school has just been crazy. I've been able to grow so much in terms of developing as a human being. Moreover, towards the image I've tried to portray as an actor, performer, artist, etc. over the course of the last few years. And honestly, I don't believe that any of this would have been able to be achieved if it wasn't for Miss Scott. Guys, look, I know that sometimes Miss Scott may occasionally include what you guys refer to as motivational speeches into her curriculum. But look, listen to what she's saying. Being in her class for just 1 year, I can honestly say that I learned a lot. Yeah, no, I learned the basics of making a PowerPoint, but look, that's not the point. It was those speeches that she gave me that really changed me as a person. All I've ever wanted to do was develop myself as a person, but I was always shy to do it. But you know, Miss Scott was that gateway that opened a whole bunch of opportunities for me. I paid very close attention to her lessons on time management, etc. And Miss Scott, there was this one lesson that you taught us my sophomore year about us, you know, leaving 2013 in the past, writing 2013 on a piece of paper and tearing it up. And then on a different sheet of paper writing 2014, and then a list of goals that we wanted to achieve that year. I remember doing that same thing when I got home, and then I mounted the little list on the side of my bedside for me to follow every day and to give me daily motivation and drive. I currently even have a 2015 list that I keep by my bedside just to, you know, keep me on track with my goals every morning when I wake up. Miss Scott taught me how to prioritize, she taught me time management, she taught me indirect discipline, and more. Without Miss Scott, I would have never gained the courage to step outside of my comfort zone. I would have never opened a clothing brand. I would have never put so much boldness and effort that I do into my vines. I'm definitely gonna put the music up louder because I'm feeling myself right now, but that's not the point. All jokes aside, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for you, Miss Scott, and I thank you. Thank you. I'm Michael O'Feely, and I conclude my final Diversity Hour video. I just stepped in something. Oh my God!